Hello all, this is Doug Jankowski with the Grizzled Geek, and thank you for joining me once again for another Star Wars The Old Republic Top 5 video. Today we're going to be looking at insanely easy heroics for stealth characters on the Empire side. A rock and a hard place on Belsavis, so we're going to ease ourselves in with this one. Now because these are going to be stealth missions that still have some fighting involved. This one hopefully won't, but most of the other ones will. You're going to want to have a companion that's relatively high. Unfortunately, this character just started the Knights of the Fallen Empire storyline, so I'm stuck with Koth, who I've just given a bunch of gifts to get him up to level 25. So Old Enemies is also on Belsavis, and we're going to be able to skip, I believe it's 4 fights, we'll count them as we go through, and just fight one champion. This goes much better when you have a higher level companion, but still we got through it. Let's go ahead and heal up for our next one, which is Republic Secrets, also on Belsavis. Now this one takes a while to get to, and it's in an open area, so you can get stuck waiting for other people to finish grabbing, killing off mobs, because you do have to kill off at least one mob to gain the codes that you need for the communicator. Alright. Next one we're going to do is Sabotage. This heroic is... This one's going to be a little more complicated. It would normally have a great many fights as you work your way through the heroic area. This is an open area, so it's possible that some of the mobs will be already killed out of your way. This is clicking on a bunch of things, so you don't need to worry about whether things have spawned or not. All-around heroics for the Empire really actually suck pretty bad. They are all very long, very, I don't want to say tedious. They can be fun, but if you're trying to be quick, Alderaan is not the place you want to go. So we skipped 16 fights because we are a stealth character in this. Now this is definitely not a super quick heroic, but when you can skip 15 fights because you're a stealth character, that's pretty much the definition of being insanely easy, comparatively speaking. And our last heroic will also be a similar picture where we're gonna skip. I believe in that case it's another 16 complete, and we're gonna go to our last one, which is Terminal Injuries. This one is on Nar Shaddaa. You're gonna skip 16 fights with maybe a total of 3 fights that you will have to engage in if you're careful. There are a couple of areas where you can stun somebody who's near an objective, and if you keep yourself to the very edge of where you can click on that objective, you'll be able to finish it without having to fight the people there. Otherwise, there would be 5 mandatory fights because there's 4 objectives and then a final boss you have to fight. finishes off that heroic. Alright, so there you are. 5 insanely easy heroics for stealth characters on the Empire side. A few of them were traditionally super easy because we had 0 or maybe 1 fight. These last 2, the terminal injuries and sabotage, were we use the term insanely easy, relatively speaking, because we're able to skip such a huge number of fights. I believe in both cases it was 16 total. Yeah, we're in the spaceport, so we're not going to be able to quick travel. Well, that does it for us there today for our most recent Star Wars The Old Republic Top 5 video. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please hit that like button, share with your friends. Make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date on future videos. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of our list. If you have any other tips or tricks for stealth characters, some other missions that might also be really super easy, and things you'd like to see in the future, other top 5 lists you'd like us to do. Well, that'll do it for me today. This is Doug Jankowski with the Grizzled Geek. Thank you all, and you have a great evening.